delving into Manipura Chakra, lustrous gem. Element is fire, and purposes are energy, strength, will, and mastery. We will activate, strengthen, and move a lot more in this asana practice than maybe that we have before. So go ahead and grab your mat and your block if you have one, and set it off to the side, and hands reach. But before I meet you on your mat, I would like to talk about Kapalabhati, the breath of fire, traditionally known as a cleansing breath. It's part of pranayama, which is an aspect of yoga, and it means breath work. Cleanses nasal passages, opens up the sinuses, oxygenates your blood, releases tension in your chest and your abdomen. It also tones and strengthens your abdomen and invokes introversion. A few contraindications. If you have any irritation in your lungs, in your throat, in your sinuses, if you're pregnant, if you have any digestive inflammation, if you have uncontrollable high blood pressure, please refrain or use caution when doing this breath. Going forward, I will describe what I'm about to do, and then I'll demonstrate it, and then we'll get a chance to do it together when we're actually on our mats. So I would find a comfortable seat, sit up tall, take a few breaths, cleansing breaths, so exhales, open mouth exhales. Then I would seal my lips, take a few deep breaths, really getting in and settling into my space. Once I felt ready, I would take a breath, filling up my lungs halfway. And then I will begin to contract my abdomen. Exhaling, and the inhalation will be automatic. I will be doing that for about 20 to 30 pulses, steady pulses. If at any time you become lightheaded or are out of breath, slow down your pulsations. So I'm going to demonstrate the breath right now. Does not have to be quick. It could be as long as it's steady. Okay, well, get your mat in your block, and I'll meet you on top of your mat. Get comfortable on your mat. Cross-legged in Sukhasana or on your shins in Virjasana is fine. Bring your hands to your thighs or to your knees. As you inhale, sway forward and back. Come back to center. Maybe you do that a few times to find where your center is. Ideally, shoulders line up with your hips. Shrug your shoulders up and down your back. Inhale, shoulders toward your ears. Open mouth, exhale, shoulders down your back. One more inhale. Exhale. Seal your lips. Maybe close your eyes here. Become aware of your breath. Each inhale filling up with this space around you. And exhale, rooting down, landing in your body in this space for the next half hour. Slowly pet your eyes to open. Take a breath in, filling up your lungs halfway, and begin to contract your lower abdomen. Activating your Kapalabhati, and do so steady pulsations for about 20 counts. Inhale and finish. With exhale. And after you're finished, come to stand. Root through the four corner edges of your feet. Ignite your core. Draw your shoulders up and down your back, fingers pointing forward. Root down through the four corner edges of your feet and send your crown to the sky. And draw the two side edges of your lips towards your ears. Mountain pose to Tadasana. Bring your palms to touch. Interlace all fingers but your index and steeple mudra. Inhale, send your steeple to the sky. Exhale to the right. Draw your left shoulder down your back. Inhale, inch up. Exhale to your edge. Inhale all the way up. Re-interlace your fingers with a different thumb on top. Inhale. Exhale to your left. Draw your right shoulder down your back. Inhale, inch up. Exhale to your edge. Inhale up. Release your hands or draw your palms through your body. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press the earth away from you. Heels draw towards the earth energetically. Maybe you'll bend into one knee, then the other. Wake yourself up a little bit. As you press the earth away from you, shoulders fall away from your ears. You can bend into your knees more for a longer spine. Come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot through. Plant your back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, hands up. Warrior one. Hips face the front side of your mat. Root down through the long side edge of your back foot. And your thigh parallel with the floor. Pinkies rotate in to protect your shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale, draw your hands on the horizon. Adjust your back foot to 90 degrees. Traditionally, heel to arch alignment or heel to heel. Your shoulders down your back and soft gaze past your front fingertips for warrior two. Draw your tailbone down toward the earth as you lift up, creating strength in your warrior. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, reverse it for reverse warrior. Your front knee remains bent. Inhale and stretch your side body. Exhale your hands back to the horizon. Straighten your front knee. Come to the tippy toes of your back foot. Maybe you lessen your space. Hips face toward the front edge of the mat. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, begin to shift forward and lift your back leg. For warrior 3, variations here, you can bring your hands, palms touch. Get airplane your hands. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring your foot back in. Inhale your hands to the horizon. Exhale, extend as far as you can go forward, and then come down for triangle pose. You could bring your block along with you. It can be at any height you like. Rotating your abdomen and your chest toward the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your gaze forward, grab a hold of your block and bring it about a foot in front of you. Inhale, bring your hand to your thigh. Exhale, launch forward. It's a perfectly good place to stay. You feel comfortable lifting your back foot up. Maybe if you feel a little bit more comfortable, you begin lifting your abdomen and your chest toward the sky, and then you could lift your hands, see how that feels. Exhale, slowly release. Option to do that by a wall as well. Bring your block to your side. Inhale. Exhale, reverse triangle, little to no weight in your back hand. Inhale your hands to the horizon. Bend your front knee. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, forward. Bring your forearm to your thigh and send your other hand to the sky for extended angle. Inhale, fill up. Options here as you exhale. You can bring your forearm to your ear. Rotate your pinky down. If you do so, protects your shoulder. You could explore half or full binds here. You could pull out your front hand to build some strength. Extended side angle. Binds, release. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant your palm. Step back, high plank. From here, shift your hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot through in between your hands. Plant your back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale all the way up. Hands above head. Pinkies rotate in. Hips face the long side edge of your mat. And root down to the long side edge of your back foot. If this is painful on your back knee, you could come to your, you come to your toes if you like. For warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swing your hands on the horizon. Adjust your back foot to 90 degrees. Traditionally, ankle to heel alignment. Shoulders down your back. Soft gaze past your fingertips, your front fingertips. For warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, reverse and maintain the bend in your front knee, little to no weight in your back hand. Inhale, breathe into your side body. Exhale, come to the horizon or your hands back to center. Straighten your front knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Shift your hips forward and walk your back foot a little bit actually. Shift your hips forward so they're facing the long side edge or the front side edge of your mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, come to your tippy toes and slide forward. Be mindful of leveling off your pelvis. Your hands could come to your heart or on your side or in front of you for full expression of Warrior 30. Also, if you're just staying right here, it's totally fine too. Wherever you find yourself. Take a few breaths there. And slowly release your foot back. Inhale, reverse it. Bring your hands back to the horizon. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your block have your block with you. Inhale. Shift forward. Exhale. Bring your hand to your shin or your mat or your block if you have one. Rotating your abdomen and your chest toward the sky. Exhale deeply. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your gaze to your front foot and grab your block and send it a few inches forward, about like a foot. Bring your top hand to your hip. Inhale and lift your back foot for half moon. Perfectly fine to stay here, or if you like, you could start sending your abdomen and your chest toward the ceiling. And sending your hand there. And slowly release, bringing it down. As gracefully as possible. You could always do that by the wall as well. Inhale, your hands up. Exhale, bend into your front knee and shift your weight forward. Bring your forearm to your thigh and the elbow into the sky for extended angle. A few breaths here. Same options here. Bicep by ear, rotate the pinky down to protect your shoulder. You could gaze down or ahead of you or to the ceiling. Half or full binds here. If you floated your hand on the other side, float it here. Binds release. Inhale and exhale down to your mat. Back to plank pose. We'll do 5 breaths here. Push the earth away from you. You could bring your knees towards the ground if you like, but I would encourage you to take as many breaths as you can in plank pose. So draw the shoulder blades together on the back of your neck. Push the earth away from you. Ignite your core. Heels shift over your toes, creating one long line of energy. 2 more breaths. Slowly make your way all the way down to the ground or to the mat. Your hands at your side. Inhale your heels to your sit bones. You can grab a hold of them. Inhale. For bow pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, make your way all the way down. Bring one cheek to the ground. Release your lower back by shaking your tail. Slow down your motion. Bring your chin back to your mat and your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push the earth away from you and come to your shins. Bring your feet in front of you. Inhale your shoulders up and down your back. Inhale, shift a little bit backward as you lift your feet up. Inhale, grow your spine nice and long towards your heels. You can grab a hold of your back of your thighs here, pressing closer and closer your chest towards your knees. Option here to release your hands at the sides. This is for boat pose. 3 more breaths here. Exhale, release. Bring your hands just under your palms, just underneath your shoulders. Your feet hip distance apart and press into the earth. Inhale, push the earth away from you with your hands and your feet for tabletop. You could choose to release your neck or keep it tucked, whatever feels better for you. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, slowly release. Underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Lift up, bring that back into downward facing dog. Inhale through high plank. Bring your right hand a little bit towards the middle. Come to your long side edge of your foot and twist open. Sending your hips to the sky for side plank. Options here to bring your front leg forward or behind you for more support. Other variations here too are welcome. Inhale and exhale. 1 more full breath. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Come to the long side edge of your left foot and shift the weight over. You could begin with your front foot as a support, and then you could try to lift it and play with it from there. Sending your hips toward the sky. One more deep breath. Inhale, slowly release. Come back to plank. Exhale, come to your shins. Bring your feet together and out in front of you. Bend your right foot in and send your left foot long. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, plant your back one behind you. Exhale, lift everything up and behind you for gate pose. Exhale, come back. We'll do that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. And change your feet up. So bring your left foot in, send your right out, activate your feet. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, send your left hand back. Inhale, exhale, back. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale brings you back. Inhale, come back. Send your left out, bring your right in, and bring it across your foot. Or you could stay like this. Whatever's more comfortable. Bring it across. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to your right. Hugging your elbow with with your knee, maybe lifting your hand, long back spine. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, twist. Activate your front feet by sending toes to the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse twist. Inhale to center and switch your feet. Send your right long and bring your left one in. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale for length. Exhale, deepen in your twist. Activate your front feet, your toes. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reverse the twist. Inhale, back to center. Bring your feet together and make your way all the way down to the ground. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Inhale into a tight little ball. Sip a little bit more air in. Just a little bit more. One more. Exhale, let it all go. Take up space. Melts onto the earth. Release your jaw. Let your tongue get wide in your mouth. Scan your body for different sensations. Feel the support of the earth underneath you. Feel the movement in your body. Notice the fire, the warmth. Shavasana. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Begin to move your fingertips and your toes. Slowly bring your knees into your chest. And make your way to either your left or your right side. Using your top hand to push you up into a seated position. Eyes closed. Palms touch at heart center. And bow your head towards your own heart. In amazement and gratitude for all the cool things your body can do. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for igniting your fire with me. I hope the sense of activity and energy lasts with you to carry out what only you can carry out. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me. Hope you liked moving and strengthening. If you have any questions or comments, reach out to me or leave it below, whichever you prefer. Till next time.